someone's watching us. Oh, now when you get called out. So today is September 1st. I have a market on Friday, September 5th to 6th. I do this market every year, and it's local to me, so I don't have to like drive super far. But this year, the only problem is that I have the event this weekend, and then in 2 weeks, I have a balloon festival, and it's a 3-day event, and it's the biggest event I've ever done. I have a bunch of stuff prepared already. It's just now more organizing, crocheting what I need to crochet, like to get up some of my inventory, calculating how much I have, being more organized than I normally am. Because if I start dropping an inventory for like certain items, I have to replenish that before the second market of September. I'm screwing over future Jenna, but that doesn't matter to me right now. Girl, I'm living in the present. So I'll show you what I have so far, where it's like, it's packed, it's done, I'm not doing anything more, and I already have it like on for my inventory. This is all my like emotional support pickles, but like also like vegetable and fruit tags. I don't really know how to describe that. I've been using these, so they're like just the Target vacuum seals, which I don't actually vacuum seal it, I just sit on it. So in this package, right, so it doesn't look like that much. All right, take a guess at how much. So I'm selling each of these for $12. How much do you think this comes out to? Got any guesses? Okay, so in that bag is $552 worth of inventory. So I have 12 of the emotional support pickles, and they have these little tags. What is my hand doing? Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. They say, emotional support pickle, you are a big deal. And I just made this on Canva, and this is just cardstock that I laminated. Next up, I have some watermelons, and this one says, you are one in a melon. So 12 of the pickles, 6 of the watermelon, and I got these little carrots. These ones say, I carrot a lot about you. Dude, this stuff makes me want to throw up. This is, like, it's kind of cringy, but I mean, it's also cute. And, like, if I saw this, I'd be like, oh my god. But writing that out, I'm like, barf. The next one I have are the potatoes. So these ones say, positive potato, life was out of lemons, so here's a potato. So next is the strawberries, says I love you very much on it. I thought that was cute. With that, I also have blueberries that have the same tag, and then that's it. So I have 12 pickles, which is $144, 6 blueberries, which is $72, 6 carrots, which is $72, 8 potatoes, which is $96, 6 watermelon, which is $72, and then 8 strawberries, which is $96, and that all comes down to $552. Now I will be demonstrating how I get the air out of the bag. They're like screaming in there. Help! Help! We're just gonna adapt to this camera angle. Do you guys like my shirt? I made sure to put on my good shirt. You know, I'm actually lying. I wore this yesterday, and I just haven't changed. So yeah, that's what I have so far. That's complete. That means I'm not making any more. I'm happy with the number I have, and that's ready to go. So next thing I need to do is for my scrunchies, I need to tag them, because last market I went to, I didn't laminate them, and it rained, and the ink might have like melted all over the paper. So I reprinted them, I laminated them, and I have to glue them back together. New angle. So we are working on the scrunchies now. I have all the scrunchies on the ground. They're all paired up already. And then I have the tags already laminated and cut. So that's what they look like. When they're glued together and the scrunchies are in there, they will look like so. I'm taking a little bit of a risk, which you wouldn't think I would, especially how these got ruined the first time. But I only laminated the one side because I think it will be fine. And if it's not, that's gonna really suck. But also, no. So I got my gun right here, and we're gonna start gluing. It's been done. I finished every single one of them. I just finished all those scrunchies, right? So I have 21 of those. And then in my accessory bag, aka this, I have 13 bandanas that are like large. So for either human or like big dogs. And then I have 5 small bandanas. These are my large bandanas. Like so. 13 of those, and those are $8 each. I have 5 small bandanas. So the small bandanas go for $5. And these would be for like smaller dogs, cats even. I tried to put one sushi. Was not a fan. But this is the size difference. And I have only 5 of those just because they're not super popular. Honestly, none of my bandanas are very popular. I think a lot of people don't know what they are. So more recently, I made a sign of like me wearing one of them, so then you can see what they are and like what they're supposed to be for. So I have that. Those are all done. I'm not making any more of those, so that's all set. And then I have the 21 scrunchies, and then the last thing of the like wearable accessories, because I also have bags, which I guess would be accessories, but besides the point, I want to do a couple more bucket hats. So I'm selling the bucket hats for $12. Right now I only have 3, so I ideally want maybe 6 different colors. My only concern is I made this a while ago and I remember the pattern, but I don't remember the hook size I used. And also I remember I had to add like an extra increase. My head is not that big, but it came out small. So I think I'm going to work on those next, because then that will mean my like accessory bag can be zipped up. It's already marked for how much like product is in there. And then I can move on. So
you end at 9, so there's still 3 hours and a half to like work with.
Girl. So this is the progress I have so far. 2 things. When I made this one, I had modified the pattern, and this is all coming back to me now, of course, after I've already done all the work. Instead of doing 12 in the center, I did 14, but I remember when I got to the brim that it kind of like messed up the numbers. So then I was like, well, I'll just continue with the normal pattern, just go up a hook a size, go up a size in hook, but it's still really tight. But I also might have just a huge head. But the next one I make, I'm going to go up, because I'm currently using a 5.5 millimeter hook. So I'm going to go up to either a 6 or a 6.5. Honestly, I don't think I have a 6.5. I think I might have a 7. Because it's too much effort to try to do like an extra increase row, and then it gets too big, and then it's a whole thing. That's what I'm going to continue working on, because I have to get to like the top of my ears, and then I'll be able to start the brim. So yeah. Like okay, wait. I think that looks better. I think just look at it from afar, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna make one more today. Let's see how long that takes, if I can like really just hunker down and focus, and then we'll go from there. Because if I have 5, I feel like 5 is a good number. So it's currently 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go through all the bags I have. I'm gonna calculate how much I have, like price wise. First bag I have is this little frog satchel guy, and he's also lined on the inside, and I'm selling it for $30. Yeah. And the next bag I have is this like messenger kind. I don't know what I'm saying, but this one's also lined. I'm not like a huge fan of this. Like I wouldn't make the pattern again. It's cute, but like I could see like a kid buying this, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe when it's filled with stuff, Like, that's what it would look like, so. But I'm selling that for $20 because, like I said, I'm not, like, super crazy about it. I feel like it's not gonna sell, so I'm fine undercutting myself. The next bag that I have is this checkered bag, which came out really cool. I'm selling this one for $50 because this took forever with the color changes. Honestly, I could probably sell it for more, but with my area that I sell in, I feel like people don't want to spend that much money. So the next bag I did was this heart granny square bag. So I lined it with like a cotton lining. I'm selling this one for $50 as well. I feel like because it has a lining, it should be more, but whatever. This bag I have is the 3 granny square bag. I do have one more of these. Like, I have the 3 granny squares made. I just need to slip stitch them together and then make the strap. So I guess I could do that today. I'm selling this also for $50. This one is a little bit bigger. Just another tote kind of style. I'm selling this one for $60. And the last crochet bag I have is this one. I lined this originally and then I had to rip it out because I didn't do it right. And I still need to weave in the ends. I'll probably do this one as 60 too. But this was all single crochets. Did I go insane doing this? Yeah. So those are all the crochet bags that I have. So I'll get that all organized and all calculated out of how much profit that is. But moving on to quilted tote bags. So this is the first time I've ever done any type of like sewing or quilting. But I made this little bee tote. So it has this little tie closure. And then when you open it up, it is lined on the inside with just like a white, it has like a little pattern on it, but like just a white fabric. I was so happy with how this turned out. This was my first try. I mean, it was pretty good. And then I tried to do a tag for it, which I'm changing how I'm going to do it for the next time so it'll look better. But for the time being, there's a little poorly sewn on tag that says Graphic Design Co. So there's that one. I love this pattern, like the fabric on it. But same design. And then I did this one with a tag as well. This one came out a little bit better though. But the issue was that I sewed them on afterwards when you can actually sew them on before you like attach everything, so it comes off cleaner. So I'll do that next time. But and then this one just has a plain white fabric on the inside. Last thing I have with like bag stuff is I made these little quilted wallets. So I made 2 with the same fabric, the vegetable fabric. They have like a little loop for if you want to put it on like a keychain or something. They're also lined on the inside with just white fabric. And then I also have this one. This was my first wallet. And I actually really like this fabric. And this is lined a green, like I think that's called gingham or something like that. Let me get that all calculated up. And then I think we'll move on from bags. Counted everything up. I have it zip locked and vacuum sealed, aka I just sat on it. And the total of everything, so I have 3 wallets, 2 quilted totes, the heart bag, checkered bag, the granny square bag, 2 of the big totes, the white and blue, and then the yellow one, the frog bag, and the mini messenger bag all comes out to $445. We're gonna move on. So next on the to-do list, aka sort through inventory, are my crochet flowers. So I have most of them all like packed up ready. I have a couple like floating around. I do have another lavender bouquet that I need to put together. So anyways, so I have 2 rose bouquets. So each of them have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roses. And I'm selling this for $30. This will be zhuzhed up before selling. This has been crammed into a bag. So we'll make it sure it doesn't look as janky. So I have 2 of those. I have 1 small bouquet of the roses with like a accessory vine. I don't, you get the point. I'm selling this for 15. I have a lavender and sunflower bouquet with like a little, I think these are forget-me-nots. I couldn't tell you. I'm selling this for 15. And after I put together that lavender bouquet, I will have a total of 5 of these, which each of them come with 6 lavenders, and I'm selling those for $12 each. So let me quickly assemble the lavender, and then we'll total up all of it. Alright, so now that I have the 5th lavender done, the total comes to $150 worth of inventory for flowers. I have a bunch, so I have 1 sunflower and then 2 of these hydrangeas, I think. And then a bunch of these little forget-me-nots that I just didn't put onto stem. So I could get away with adding another bouquet. I just feel like everything, I would have to maybe put one of these flowers with a couple of the forget-me-nots, but the sunflower is just going to be on its own. And I'm not really feeling like making any more flowers. So I might just leave those home and just forget about them and deal with them later. That actually sounds like a really good plan. So we're going to do that. All right, I had to shed a layer because I'm getting sweaty and we got to lock in. There's like so many things that I want to make now that I'm looking at everything. And if I just, did it earlier, we'll start getting into like the amigurumi weird random stuff. So first on that list is going to be keychains. I do want to make a couple more just because I'm getting a little bit low in stock, but I need to figure out what I want to make, and also it needs to be quick because I need to get through it today. So I will show you what I have. So I have 2 little planets, 1 pill bottle, a little angry coffee mug, my personal favorite, a poop and toilet paper. Dude, everyone laughs at that one and no one buys it. Maybe get your best friend so then they can get poop and then you can get toilet paper. If my friend was like, hey, I got you this keychain, and they pull out this, I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny. Toilet paper. And they're like, oh wait, but look at mine. And then it's poop. I mean, that just instantly means soulmates. Moving on. I got 2 pickles, like flower guy. I don't know. What, does it look like I work here? A sun and a moon. A sun, a little ice cream cone. Honestly, it's not that little. This one's pretty big compared to my other ones. A little orange guy. I really like him. Oh. I think he's funny. And last but not least, a little carrot. So I have 15 keychains total. I price them all the same just because it's easier for me to say keychain $7 rather than each one getting individually priced. So some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. Okay, and I price them at $7 each, so 15 times 7 is $105. I'm an adult. I can do adult things. So $105, not bad at all. Do I want more? Yeah. I think I would like to add, let's add like 3 more keychains. That's a low number that I can achieve it today. But that's still $21 worth of inventory. So I think that's a pretty good chunk. And who knows, if I'm feeling ambitious, we can always do more. If I'm not feeling ambitious, we always do less. So gotta always keep that in mind. With how my brain works, if I don't do this now, it's not gonna get done. So let's go do it now.
Because we know you love to get the most out of your
hospital instead. Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17 on Hulu.
So I finished 3 keychains. It is currently 8:30 and I am done for the night. So I have 18 keychains, $7 each, which is $126. And yeah, so I'm going to bed. Different day, same placement. Also same outfit except for my undershirt. Anyways, it's covered in cat fur. I wonder from who. Do you have anything to say about that? So I'm gonna go through the rest of the inventory I have really quick, and then that should be it. Okay, so for my mini plushies that I have, so like really small ones, selling these all for $6, bagged up. As you can see, do you want me to take these out? Fine. I have these little whales. I have 15 of these in all different colors. A singular bee, and you would probably recommend me making more of these, but I don't want to. So we only have one. And we have 6 of these octos. I've had these for years, and I'm like done making octos, like the mini ones. I think because they're just so popular now that everyone has them. So I try to keep my patterns a little bit different, a little bit unique. So I only have 5 of those. No, I have 6 of those, and I'm trying to get rid of them. So in total, in this bag, we have $132. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. So for small plushies, we have this bag, this bag. It's like small to medium. I don't know. I just labeled it like this. Don't come for me. First up, we have 16 of these stingrays. So I have red, purple, periwinkle, I don't know, blue, and teal. And I'm selling these for $10 each. And then I have 9 of the beta fish. So I have all different colors of these. I think I did like the full rainbow of these. This is my own pattern, so if you want to check it out, it's a lot of sewing because you have to sew all the fins on, but look how cute it is. And like, look at the texture on the freaking fins. Like, not trying to toot my own horn, but the beta fish I'm selling for $15. I have all the fish at the bottom. So that is 16 stingrays, 9 beta fish. I have 1 mushy boy. Ideally, I would have like 10 of these. This is what I would potentially crochet tonight, but we're just gonna say I have 1, leave it at that. And then I'm selling this guy for $12. So I have 10 squids, and I'm selling these each for $12. I have a bunch of different colors, like so. We are almost done. We have 2 big bags of shit. I'm just gonna speed round through all the big items I have. All right, so I've had this speed round, and then I start going into a 20-minute story. Anyways, I've had this also for years, which I'm surprised because I think this is so cute. I'll hang it up off my tent, so then it's like floating and it like moves like this. But I guess if anybody wants it, like. But I'm selling this for $25. I have 4 of these bunnies. I'm selling these for $25 each. I have a blue, pink, purple, and a white with colored specks. Next, I have 6 turtles, like so, and I'm selling these for $25. Next bag I have 3 of these crocheted snakes. I'm only selling these for $12 because I'm not a huge fan of them, so I'd rather just get them out. I have 2 of these mushroom guys. I'm selling these each for $16. I have a mandrake that I'm selling for $16. A single carrot, selling this for $15. Bok choy. So I made this like this is my own pattern that I followed. I don't know what the hair's doing. That's why I did not proceed with like writing it up, rocking with the bok choy like this. But if you like the look of this, then let me know and I'll write up the pattern. So, but I'm selling this for $18. I have a single dinosaur I'm selling for $18 as well. I have 1 caterpillar. I'm selling this for $14. Last but not least, I have a blue cow, selling it for $20. So that's it for my large plushies. That comes out to $443 worth of inventory. And then the last crochet item that I have is my massive item, and that'd be this guy right here. I have him priced at $100. He's more of a showpiece at this point. So, I mean, if he's definitely worth more than 100, but I'd be okay with watching him go because he takes up a lot of space. So adding all of that up, it comes out to $2,711 worth of crochet inventory that I have. But then I also do stickers, and I have $414 worth of sticker inventory. I have all my stickers here. I make all my stickers myself. I draw them, I print, laminate, and then cut them with my silhouette. But I'll just show you a couple. There's a little cat that says Lucky on it. I have a little duck, and I draw these on my iPad. This is one of my favorites. Got a little trash panda. He's got a little banana on top of his head, banana peel. This is a newer sticker that I have. I haven't sold this one yet, but it's a little bunny with carrots and a shovel. My stickers I price at $2 each. So total with stickers, I have $3,125 worth of inventory. If you liked all my stuff that I made, let me know. If you hated it all, let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. So, see you later.